MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. The Cubs are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Eric Sims, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Stepping up now, Adam Greenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hernandez is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Santiago. In 13 at-bats in the series, he's collected 5 base hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been the best of times, Dero. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Padilla. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And there's ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. To third. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Luke Little, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a bunt attempt here. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Fouled off. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Vernon Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach. And this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night games, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Cho. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Adrian Manuel.
Into the box now, Adrian Manuel. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Reggie Rivas.
Into the box now, Reggie Rivas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Cho over at second. Posey is over at first with one away. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Greenberg comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the shortstop, Sean Rodriguez.
Striding into the box, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rodriguez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Up top, it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Eric Sims, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's the 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Full count now. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Greenberg is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Luke Little.
So stepping in, Luke Little. First offering on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Billy Hamilton, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Strike taken up in the zone.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Vernon Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Hernandez sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Stepping in, Nick Livingston. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He's got to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding in, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Settling in now, Jesse Padilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch popped up. Rivas in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now in the box, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Fouled off. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in is the outfielder, Brian Cho.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Zobrist will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Adrian Manuel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Santiago is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 16, Reggie Rivas.
Digging in, Reggie Rivas. He's set, and the pitch to short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Popped him up. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, number
New inning set to get underway.
Pablo
And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Up into the arcade and out of here. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. Just for strikes, unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Charles Cruz is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
I got 3-1.
Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he will take ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Luke Little is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg. No balls and a strike to count. No hits to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Livingston is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone
The
now.
center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Freddie Santiago, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher, Eric Sims. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Billy Hamilton digging in now. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
This one's flared out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Vernon Hernandez.
Ready once again, Vernon Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And that's over. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Phil Mortensen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
Nick Livingston will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Into the box, Brian Cho, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla. First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He singled his last time up.
Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now a flare out toward right center, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Adrian Manuel, swing and a liner, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Posey is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Reggie Rivas, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The shortstop, John Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Runners are at first and third with none out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In his career, Belt is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Belt, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Boyd Nunez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ben Zobrist.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
High in the air into shallow left center. Cho comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Charles Cruz.
Stepping into the box, Charles Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rick Dietz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Dave Bowie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 20.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Billy Hamilton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. That finds the zone, a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A bouncer to the left side, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vernon Hernandez.
At the plate, Vernon Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied down the left field line. Greenberg ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Livingston.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That misses. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 now.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Runner back standing. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian.
Now the Giants'
Cho.
number 4 batter, Brian Cho. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
First and second now, 1 man out. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, first baseman, Adrian Manuel.
Standing in, Adrian Manuel. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Cubs 1. Will
attention, please.
Studer is out from
Now
the bullpen
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll be
Giants.
making his first appearance of
Number
this
6,
young season.
Will Studer.
The next Cub up, Dave Bowie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the pitch.
Nope,
And
that's
here's
a ball.
one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And it's fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And another throw over, and the runner back. The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jesse Padilla. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan.
Kelvin Herrera trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
For the Giants, number 43, Kelvin Herrera.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Herrera has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High and deep to right center. Hamilton looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The third baseman, number 48.
Standing in now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Three runs already home here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Brad Boxberger enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Brad Boxberger.
Charles Cruz will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Walter Slayton is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 28.
Hunter Pence is also into the ball game, as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Playing right field and batting 8.
Leading off the inning, Reggie Rivas, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And now the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities. Here's what they have remaining on their bench. Brian Metzger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Brian Metzger.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Slayton playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now at the plate, Vernon Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
0-1, here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
At the plate, Nick Livingston. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1, no strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Second and third, 2 away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. The tag, and he is out at second. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Giants lead it 6-4. Nick Hipper comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Nick Hipper.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
The right fielder,
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Dave Bowie, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This is line to left. Cho is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Greenberg, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops it up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
6-4 the outcome today. San Francisco crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Nick Hippern wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.